Hi dancers, I'm Miss Jenna and today I will be subbing for Miss Andrea's class. So I hope everyone can have fun and follow along to everything that I'm doing. So we are going to start standing up and rise up onto our toes and down to the ground and up onto our toes and down to the ground and up onto our toes and down to the ground, and one more time, up onto our toes and down to the ground. Now we are going to stand up and put our hands on our hips and our toes and our heels together and rise up and down and 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 up and down, and one more time, up and down. And now we are going to rock from side to side and bring both arms up and drop one and reach the side and reach this side, pointing up to the ceiling. And roll forward and shake out your arms and both arms up and drop one and reach to the side and keep this side pointing up. And roll forward and shake out your arms and one more time, both arms up, drop one arm and reach to the side. And roll forward and shake out your arms, and now to the left, both arms up, drop one and reach to the side. Very good. Now shake out your arms and we're going to do some arm circles. So do big arms going back. And now big arms going forward. Now can we do little circles going back? And little circles going forward. And can we do medium circles going back? And medium circles going forward. Very good. Now bring both arms up and reach over and touch your toes. And remember, when we touch our toes, we have to keep our legs super straight. Very good. Now we can roll up and shake out our arms and shake out our legs. And we can sit on the floor in butterfly. So flap our wings and stretch. We're waking up in the morning. Can we flap our wings super slow? Like we're swimming through water. Now can we flap our wings super fast as we can flap them? And dry off all the water. Very good. Now we are going to look around in the sky. And what do we see? Some birds, some butterflies, maybe some clouds, and the sun. It's super sunny outside. So today I'm going to ask what color your butterfly's shorts are. So my butterfly is wearing blue shorts. Keep flapping your wings, and we're gonna lean to one side so we don't run into the birds, and back up. And lean to the other side so we don't run into the other butterflies, and back up. And we are going to fly over the clouds. So flap up super tall, reaching through your head. shake out your legs. And we can point them out in front of us and keep our hands on our lap and keep your legs really straight and your back also very straight. And flex and point and flex and point and flex and point and flex and point. Now can you point one and flex the other? And switch and switch and switch and switch. Now switch super fast and switch super slow, as slow as you can. And now can we point both our feet and reach up and bend over and touch our toes. And if you can't touch your toes, just hold on to your ankles, but you have to keep your knees really straight. Very good. Now we can shake it out and flex our feet and reach your arms up and bend over and touch your big toes. And again, if you can't touch your big toes, that's okay. Just hold on to your ankles, but try to walk your fingers up to your toes. Very good. Now we can shake out our legs. And yesterday we made a pizza, so today we can make a cake. So open out your legs to the side and point your knees up to the ceiling and your toes down to the ground. And remember to keep your legs and your feet like this the whole time. So first we are going to mix our batter and mix it with the other arm. And mix it with the other arm. And mix it with the other arm. And now we are going to spread it out everywhere. Spread it out to one side. Spread it out to the other. And spread it out in the middle. Now spread it super close and super far. Very good. Now we are going to push it into the oven. So we are going to push it in for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now we can't eat it yet because we have to decorate our cake. So we are going to lean to one side and grab our frosting and spread the frosting out everywhere, all over the cake, to one side and to the other, and in the middle, and now as far as you can, and now as close as you can, and anywhere that you think you missed. Very good. Now I think we should add some chocolate chips. So we are going to reach over to one side and grab our chocolate chips and sprinkle them all over. And sprinkle them all over. Throw them as far as they can go. And sprinkle them to one side. And sprinkle to the other. And sprinkle right here. And super close. And super far. Good job. Now I think we should add some strawberries. So we are going to lean over to one side and grab our strawberries, and we can cut up our strawberries and chop them all up. And now we can place our strawberries wherever we want them. We can place them out super far and super close and right in the middle and over to one side and over to the other. Now we are going to add some sprinkles. So we are going to reach over to one side and put our sprinkles everywhere. Everywhere you can. And now we are going to add the final cherry on top. So we are going to reach over to one side and grab our cherry and place it as far into the middle as we can. And now we are going to cook our cake for 15 seconds. And remember, when we cook our cake, our knees have to be pointing up to the ceiling and our toes pointing down to the ground. So we are going to push it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Very good. Now we can eat it up. And we are going to stretch out our legs. And we are going to stand. And now we are just going to walk with our toes pointing down to the ground. And remember to keep your legs straight when we do this. And now can we walk backwards? And now can we walk forward again? And remember to point your toes when we do this. And now walk backwards. And remember still to point your toes even though we are walking backwards. And now we are going to walk forwards and bring our toe up to our knee and down and up and down and up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. And keep walking around. And remember to point your toe when it's at your knee. And now we are going to walk backwards. And still point your toe when it's at your knee. And keep your bottom leg super straight. And now we are going to walk forward again. And now walk backwards one more time. Very good, dancers. Now we can skip. And since we don't skip backwards, we are going to do our steps backwards again. And now we are going to skip forward. And now do our steps backward. Very good, dancers. We are now going to do our plies. So I have a dice with me, and when I roll it, the square that's on top, I will show you guys, and we can count the dots together, and then we will do that many plies. So we landed with the orange square facing up, so we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to do 5 plies. So put your hands on your hips, and remember when we do our plies, we bend our knees and our knees go over our toes, and our toes and our heels have to stay together at all times. And remember, keep your back super straight. So 1 and up, and 2 and up, and 3 and up, and 4 and up, and 5 and up. And now we are going to roll it one more time. Actually, I think we'll roll it 2 more times. So this time we landed on the pink square. So we are going to count our dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are now going to do 6 plies. So remember, keep your toes and your heels together. And 1 and up, and 2 and up, and 3 and up, 4 and up, 5 up, and 1 more, 6 and up. Now we are going to roll the dice And this time we landed with the red square facing up, and this only has one dot, so we are going to do one plie. So this is our very last plie, so make it your best one yet, and plie, and up. Good job. Now we are going to do our turns. So we landed with the orange square facing up, so we are going to count our dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to do 5 turns to the right. So put your hands on your hips. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 more to the right, and 5. Now we are going to roll the dice to tell how many turns we are going to do to the left. So this time we landed on the red square, so we are going to count 1. So we are going to do 1 turn to the left. So put your hands on your hips, and 1. Very good. Now we are going to roll the dice again to tell how many turns we are going to do to the right. So this time we landed on the blue square, so we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 dots, so we are going to do 4 turns to the right. So put your hands on your hips, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we are going to roll it again. This time we landed on the pink square, so that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots. So we are going to do 6 turns to the left. So put your hands on your hips, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and now our very last turn, and 6. Good job. Now we are going to do our jumps. So we are going to start with 8 jumps. It's a lot, but we can all do it because we have been practicing so much. So remember, when we do our jumps, we have to start with our plie, and then we jump, and we end in our plie, and then we straighten our legs. So we are going to do 8, and then maybe we'll do more. So 1, and straighten, and 2, and straighten, and 3, and straighten, and 4, and straighten, and 5, and straighten, and 6, and straighten, and 7, and straighten. Now our last one, and 8, and straighten. Now I think we can do 4 more jumps because we're super strong dancers and we can all do it. So we are going to do 4 more, and remember to keep your toes and your heels together. So plie, and 1, and straighten, and 2, and straighten, and 3, and straighten. Our very last jump, make it your biggest one yet, and 4, and straighten. Good job, dancers. Now I'm going to play a song for us all to follow along to and have fun. It's a super fun song, and I've been playing it in all of our classes, so hopefully we all know it by now.
Walking, 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 hop, 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 hop. Running, 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 running. Now we stop. Now we stop. Tiptoe, 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 hop, 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 hop. Running, 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 running. Now we stop. Now we stop. Let's march. Marching, 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 marching. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Running, 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 running. Now we stop. Now
I am going to continue on with our ballet. So we are going to start at the back of the room and we are just going to skip. Very good. Now we are going to practice our flamingo walks. So our flamingo walks is where we have one leg up at our knee and we straighten it and down. And up, out, down, up, out, down. Remember to point this toe when it's off of the ground. And remember to keep your back super straight. And now we are going to practice our marches. So during our marches, we have our hands on our hips and our back is super straight and we just bring our foot up to our knee and we are going to march. And remember to point your toe when it's at your knee and keep your bottom leg really straight. Good job, dancers. Now we are going to practice our soldier marches. So our soldier march is where we have one arm on top of the other and we kick this leg out in front of us and we point it. And at this, when we're doing these, we have to keep both of our legs really straight the whole time. Good job, dancers. Now we are going to practice our bunny hops. So our bunny hops are super fun and I know you all love them. So we are going to have our hands in front of us and we are just going to jump up and down. Good job. Now that was super tiring so we can shake out our arms and shake out our legs. And now we are going to practice our tippy toe walks. So put your arms above your head and up onto your toes and walk around. And you can walk however you want, just make sure you keep your legs straight. Good job, dancers. Now we are going to skip one more time. So skip. Very good. Now we are going to do our frog jumps. We haven't done these for a while, so I will go over how to do them. So remember, we start like this, and we jump up and we land like that. Just like a frog, and you all loved them when we were in the studio, so hopefully we can do them now. And one more. Good job, dancers. Now I'm going to play some music, and we are all going to guess what it sounds like, and then we are going to dance that way. So, we will start with this. Now, does this song sound fast or slow? If you said fast, you can do pliés. You can do turns, and if you said slow, you can do pliés. So now I'm going to play another song and we get to dance to it. Now, does this song sound like you would do jumps or turns? I think it sounds like we would do jumps. So now we are going to do our jumps, but if you said it sounds like turns, then you can do turns. Very good, dancers. So now I'm going to play one more song and we get to dance. Now, does this song sound like you would do jumps or pliés? I think it sounds like we would do pliés, so I'm going to practice my pliés. Very good, dancers. Now we are just going to reach up to the sky and dive forward and touch our toes. And keep your toes and your heels together. And keep your legs super straight. And roll up and shake it out. And that was our last thing for today's class, and I'm so happy if you could join me, and I hope to see you next week or in the studio soon. Bye!